Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up for the hump day. It's going to be a good video we have coming up. And first of all, the weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. Don't forget now they're having a general aviation class starting next semester. Registration goes to April the 6th. They're closed this week, but they're going to open up again Monday, March the 30th. So be aware of that. It's a good class, a good program out there, that aviation program. High today, 78, low tonight, 60. And water temperature is right at 68 degrees, and things are really happening along the waterfront. I'm going to show you some temperature charts. It'll be fascinating looking at those. Take a look at our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. We're looking at just one tide today. It's going right in smack dab in the middle of the day. We're going to have a high tide right here at about 1:18, and it's going to be going out. So if you can't make up your mind whether you like to fish an incoming tide or outgoing tide, just stay there all day, because this morning got everything coming in at about 1 o'clock, and then going to start going out. So you can fish outgoing and incoming tide today if you like both of them. But you split them up, okay? Now I just got off the phone with Sea Quarters Marina. Got a good fishing report from there. Let's do a little midweek report on the eastern end of our viewing area. Talked to Chuck, he's working there this morning. Sea bass bite really good in that area. That's a good eating fish, and they're prevalent down there. Just a lot of sea bass down there, so they're catching a lot of those. He said the Spanish mackerel, it just hadn't really come in very strong at all. The pompano were scattered. They're catching some off Dog Island and some off St. George Island, as we reported Friday morning. They were just starting to catch some down there. And also he mentioned the trout. They're still out in the bay. They're not up in the river right now. They're out in the bays and still in some deep holes out there. So the trout is out there, and they're having pretty good, pretty steady fishing, especially, he said, for folks who know what they're doing. So that's a report from Sea Quarters Marina down and around Carabel behind St. George Island and Dog Island. Excellent, just a beautiful place down there. Okay, now let's go ahead and our marine forecast is going to be south-southeast. It switched around from yesterday. South-southeast at about 8 miles an hour. Let's take our break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, this is exciting to me. I hope you enjoy it, because this is a water temperature we talk so much about. A lot of times I'm just talking about it and all, but I want you to know I do have proof and evidence. It's not something I just make up on these water temperatures, and this is comes straight from research and all, straight from facts. I do that little temperature chart myself. I sort of handmade, but here's the official thing from NOAA. These are the water temperatures. Now, this past week. I've been waiting to do it, but waiting until they caught the first cobia off the pier. And of course, you can see. Look at Florida and all, but you can see now, of course, the brighter the color, the warmer this is really warm water right through here now, okay? That's really warm, and this is warmest and warm, and then cooler, and the coolest is the blue. So you see up here last week, we still had some cool water temperature. Now, I've got 3 or 4 slides I want to show you, because it's now I'm going to zero in on it, okay? Now, you see people say, how in the world do they catch the first cobia every year? How do they catch it at Navarre? Well, because this is what happens, okay? This is the St. Andrew Bay system. This is Choctawhatchee Bay, and Navarre is right in here. And you see that little green? It is so fascinating to me to study this every year and just look at it, because it just repeats itself. And that's exactly what happened. A little finger of warmer water came in there, and that's when that. Okay, now this is an even better chart, because it breaks it down in the little quadrants and all, as far as the see the borderlines. Each one of those has a different temperature reading, and of course they're all in Celsius, but you can see the same thing happened there. Okay, but look, this is what's fascinating too. Now, down on the eastern viewing area, down around the Big Bend, coming out of Panhandle, this is Carabel. See that cold water right there? That's not a lot of activity. I just talked about a lot of things not happening there. And one more picture, and they're going to zero it in a little bit better. But look at that cold water that was in here last week and all, okay? Broke it down and everything, and that's interesting. And that changes from day in and day out. So that's that water temperature chart that comes straight from NOAA, from their readings. They have little thermometers all throughout the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, and I think I showed you the first, let's see. I want to show you now. I got a couple more pictures to show you. I may not get it. Let's go ahead and talk about catfishing. This is catfishing this time of year is excellent. So I don't know if the picture is going to show up. Yeah, there it is right there. catfishing this time of year is really, really good, and let's see. I'm gonna show you these pictures. I got a whole group of these pictures. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go and take a break, but we're gonna come back from the break and go right into our video. Okay, this is a video on catching redfish. Redfish are out to pass. It's a lot of fun for fishing. So let's go and take this break and come back, and then we're gonna go ahead and look at this video. All right, folks, here at Cargray Park. Parked over there. Got a couple of former students here. Headed out with Captain Scott Lindsay. Scott, what we gonna do, buddy?
My face when my girlfriend got mad at me. Woo!
You know people gonna believe that.
They might believe she got mad at me if they don't believe I got a girlfriend.
All right, we headed out to try to catch us some fish.
Is it a red deal?
Yeah. The cord's got to be short.
Is it red?
Yeah, red. Yeah.
Okay, I can't see. I got so much reflection here.
Got us through this right where you said throw it. Yeah. It came up and hit it and missed it the first time.
Yeah, I saw him following it.
And then it came back, kept following it, and hit the second time. Well, it's cool you can see it. I ain't making any progress either.
How much film we got on here? 80 feet?
Do what now?
That's how much film we got on here, 80 feet? We may have run out of film before we run out of fish.
Yeah. We charged up the battery. Oh, he made another one.
I reckon I should have told you to bring Gale.
Yes, that goes, Doc. No?
Come on.
Yeah. No, he's coming up. He's coming up. What in the world did he do? I'll be dang.
He escaped. There's only about 1 million more out there to take his place.
Well, what happened?
Well, he just got off.
All right, we got Scott bowed up back here. What you got, Scott?
I got a hurt arm. I do. I have a hurt arm.
All right. Look at here. Bent rod.
Well, you got that hard current out there, and that helps. Let's look at them right under the surface. Right under the surface.
That's amazing.
Left my sunglasses. Left my hat.
Still got him?
Still got it.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to be close.
See what I did to these back hooks?
Uh-huh.
I broke them off. If they get down in their throat, you'll kill these fish. That's not what we're out here for.
Good job there. Nice. Ah, Scott bowed up on another one.
It's tough.
You went right behind the boat that time, didn't you?
Yeah, I got in your hole back here.
Yeah. Rod bending. It's getting close.
And it's my doctor.
I'm telling you. Here it comes. Nice. Look at the spots now. You're going to win the contest with all the spots on this one. Oh, you got a lot of spots. Good spots on that one. We just need to keep him alive for the next redfish tournament and enter him in for the most spots.
Almost legal.
This is why Scott writes the article in the News Herald, because he can fish. All right, look at here. Nice. Gonna land, put him in my bag.
Yeah. Sneaking hard. Let's see how many spots he's got.
Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on that side.
17 on this side. All right, let's flip it.
18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25 spots. Okay.
That would a tournament, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would win
A spot tournament.
no spot.
The problem is you couldn't bring him back to the dock.
That's right.
You just have to
Yeah, if we can let us take a picture of him.
take a picture. Oh.
He don't appreciate that. Like he's going to the dentist.
I wouldn't either.
Nice fish.
Nice little old red drum.
Yes, sir. There he goes.
Look, Jim, son. He's headed for Mexico.
Headed for Mexico.
It'll be a while before I get him. Oh, man, that's nice.
Whoa, look at that strike right there, Winston.
Where?
Right there.
Throw yours over there.
I'm busy messing with you. We got to prove to Gail that you can catch one. I saw his swirl. 75 pounds. There he is again. He lost 30 pounds in the interim.
He don't want to come on.
Well, he's getting ready to get off.
Here it comes. Here it comes. He's still in the mouth. He's coming this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring him up here by you. There he is.
Oh, yeah. A big golden red drum.
Made another run. He don't want to come in here.
Well, he don't know who you are. He thinks you might be going to kill him.
I'm going to let him go to come on in here.
You could have fish and salad tonight. Don't let them hooks get in you. Better get them pliers on them bad boy.
All right.
Finally, I was beginning to think you was going to put on us.
Swimming this way, so I think he decided he wanted to swim another way.
You don't think something grabbed him, do you? A big shark.
He wasn't dead weight right now.
That's a fine boat right there. That 21 Cape Horn.
Yes, sir. I've always liked the size of the Cape Horn.
I had a 19. It was really a good boat. All right, we're gonna come back 30 minutes later.
There it is. There it goes. Feel good.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Into him drumming.
You hear that drum?
Yeah, he's a drumming. You know what he said?
Let me out of here.
He said, I'll give you 3 wishes you let me go.
I'm gonna grab a gill.
Woo, I heard one strike out there. All right, Winston.
Boy, he bent that one back too. Look at that hook bend.
I'm telling you. Listen to that drumming.
Oh, man. Let's see if we get another. Another. That's red right
You
there.
ain't a garbo, are you?
You hear him?
I hear him. Put it up here.
Look at that.
Drum, boy, drum. Look like the creature from the Black Magoo.
All right, buddy. There you go. Nice.
What's nice?
Here we go. Got one more. This is our last one.
That's what you said 3 fish ago.
That's my last cast.
Oh, your last cast. All right.
That's my last cast. This might be my last fish. All right, let's bring him up here. There he is out there. If he's good, he'll go in there and hook.
If he's good, he'll spit it out.
He'll spit it out right up here. That's what we like for him to do. He's on those little hooks again.
See that giant sea monster come up right over there beside you? About an 800-pound porpoise. He wants that fish.
I didn't see him. Boy, he's hooked. All right, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Hope you enjoyed that video. It was a lot of fun. Now you can catch those redfish just hang around the pass, hang around the bridges. I know a lot of y'all saw the picture of those big redfish off the Hathaway Bridge. I didn't show it, even made the news, and a lot of people thought it was sharks and all. It was a big bull reds. It was a fascinating picture. Hope you got to see that. If not, let me know and I'll show it to you. But let's take a look at our fish and game forecast brought to us by Mark Coward. I'm going to hold up again today. Mark's one of our big sponsors here, and excellent, speaking of redfish, he and Michael can catch them redfish. Our time now, 5:17 to 7:17 this morning, and this evening, 5:43 to 7:43. Right there, Mark's at Edgewater Beach Realty. Okay, I want to give out a picture I showed him before the video because I want to do it justice and show you there's 3 pictures of these catfish. And we're talking about catching catfish this time of year. And it's just really, that was the one I showed, okay, really good. This is Donnie Hightower. He sent me an email, hey, Coach Chester, got to go catfishing the other night with my brother-in-law, Joey Melvin. We landed 4 nice catfish and got our 20-pound line broke about 6 times. Here's a couple of pictures. The biggest one I caught was just over 20 pounds. The 2 I'm holding in pictures, my 20 pounds and Joey's 17 pounds, okay? Joy caught a 17.5 pound. The smallest one was 8 pounds. And I was going to, that's some good picture right there. I was going to talk about how much fun it is to go catfishing. And really, a lot of people think about summertime and catfishing. Really, springtime is an excellent time to go catfishing, as evidenced by Donnie's pictures there. So really, if you can get out and go this time of year, spring catfishing is excellent. And you talk to all the experts about it, they'd rather go spring catfishing because the fish are coming off of a slow winter and all. They get hungry and everything, and they're going to really be biting. You can see, and they're spawning and all, and a lot of activity in the river. Now, I checked down at Howard Creek the other day, and overall fishing and freshwater down there. I talked to a guy who fishes there regular. He said it's still a little cool to really bust out. We're only about a week or so away from really busting out down there in that part of the river system. So be aware of that. Okay, now, speaking of fishing and all, spring break, you always want to go. I've always tried to pompano fish during spring break. And here's one of my, I'm going to show you one of my birthday present I got the other day. I got a couple more things in this, but this is, they always give me some little cool something for my birthday. This is a little pompano rig. There's nothing fancy about it. Okay, it's a little 2-hook rig. You can see it right there. Now, when I used to pompano fish, I used to have a 3-hook rig, and I thought one day I thought to myself, why do I want to catch 3 pompano at one time? So, a 2-hook rig is a lot better. I like it a lot better. But what I wanted to show you, and this is nothing brand new. This happened several years back. They started attaching little floats to the hook, so it would hold the hook. Okay, this is surface right here. Supposedly that hook would hold the bait up off the bottom, and this fish would see it better. You know how we always think like a fish when we design things, but and they first came out in different colors. Now this is a little hybrid color, and I know you can't see it on it, but they put little dots on it so it would depict the eggs and all. I just got a kick out of it, so I've got 2 of these that come in a little 2-hook rig, and you can get them at Blue Water Outriggers or any of your local bait and tackle shop. But I get most of my stuff at Blue Water because they're such good folks. But anyway, pompano fishing. Right on the verge. April is a better month than March, but April, you know, we only got 4 or 5 days away from April, so mid-April they are catching some. Pompano has been really good, so just be aware of that. You can take that and give it a try. Okay, now quickly too, one more quick announcement. I know speaking of April is coming up, April 22nd. Go ahead and make plans now. Put it on your calendar. It comes on a Wednesday. April 22nd is Earth Day, so go ahead and find some things you can do as a conservationist and outdoors person to do something for, you know, on Earth Day. We're going to, my classes, I'm going to talk about it more. Each one of my classes, I have groups, they're going to plant trees and all. So maybe you want to find a young person, a little niece or nephew or kid down the street or something, they all plant a tree together. And it'll be fascinating when they come back 10 years later, and if they leave and come back and see the size of that tree. So that's always something really good to do on Earth Day. So we'll talk about that more later. We're going to have to wrap it up. Tomorrow now, we're going to have a big show lineup, of course, and I appreciate you watching us on Panhandle Outdoors, and we just have a great viewer audience, and appreciate you supporting our sponsors. So have a good time today, work hard, or fish hard, whatever you have an opportunity to do. Do something good for your fellow man. Have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.